What is up, planet Earth and beyond? It's me, JJ here, coming at you with a Dino attack mock. This is something I've wanted to do for a really long time, and I'm just getting started with it. So let's go ahead and let's start talking about it. I've got two giant T-Rex here that I'm wanting to throw next to this helicopter that I've got going on here. Dino Attack's always been one of my favorite themes, and it was very short-lived, but I got most of the sets. One of the sets I didn't get as a kid was this helicopter, and so I am trying to go ahead and make my own mock of it, slightly smaller, but still trying to keep that awesome size and just impactfulness of what this thing was. So this is kind of the size I've got going here. Again, it's not going to be super downscaled, but just small enough to I can still build with it. So when Dino Attack was originally released, LEGO released this awesome poster that I just thought was the coolest thing as a kid. And I always wanted to build this super post-apocalyptic world in which the dinosaurs were just attacking everything and going on a rampage. And so I'm going to be building this building over here on the left. And I really want to just try to incorporate that section of the build with the T-Rex and the massive helicopters, and just really trying to incorporate what this thing was. I feel like this poster really just shows everything that this thing was, and that's what I want to incorporate in this build with this base plate. Okay, so in the original image that I'm using, the road is kind of the same color as the buildings, which are this sandish red color. I don't have a lot of that color, and it's pretty much impossible to gain a large quantity of that color because I haven't produced it in 20 plus years. And so I'm going to be using this dark gray. I tried using the black and it was just too much of a contrast. It kind of made the dinos blend in too much with the background surrounding. And so I'm going to be using dark gray. There's a lot of cracks and like the roads and everything is just demolished in the image that I'm referencing. And so I kind of wanted to create these jagged, cracked lines. And so even though they won't be smooth like some other parts of the road, I think it'll really add a lot of texture and a lot of uniqueness to it. And it was really the only way I could think to get these actual cracked lines in without building it too heavily up. Okay, so after some trial and error, I decided to ditch this idea for this idea here. And this is so much better. It's smooth. It looks cracked. It's got a lot of different texture and just, I don't know. I feel like the difference is night and day. I did have to raise everything up 2 plates, but I feel like the 5 minutes that took was 100 times worth the added look that this gives compared to this. So I'm going to tear this up, do this just like this, and come back. So I went ahead and finished this off, kind of created this little section here that cracks out like they have in the poster. And then I've gone ahead and snot built the door so that it just has that look that I'm going for. And these will sit on top like so. So that way it can kind of create that poster image, and then I'll build the sides up around it. And here we have that finished door. Look at that beauty. Oh, so excited with how this is looking. The first 2 stories are coming along nicely. I'll have to throw my mutant sign in whenever I get the opportunity here. Well, unfortunately, life has been getting in the way, and a week-long project has now taken 3, and I'm still not done yet. So unfortunately, this is going to be where I go ahead and wrap things up for this week, just so I can get a video out, get you guys some progress on what I've been doing. I do intend to finish this. I've got one more floor that I'm wanting to add here, kind of a destitute floor, that I'm going to try to have maybe one of the 4-wheelers and some of the smaller mutant raptors running around on here before attaching the helicopter to a top, more broken floor kind of shown in the image. But this is kind of where I'm at and where I'm going to be wrapping it up for now. So thanks so much for tuning in, guys, and we'll catch you in the next one.